So what's up, fam? How you doing? So today I will be breaking down a trade we took last week. Okay. This was a sell position from right around this level down here, and I want to explain what happened and why I got into the trade. If you are new to ICC, this video is going to be very helpful. I promise you. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to follow the chain, because when I started trading ICC, this was very difficult for me. I did define the chain and knowing trades to get into and trades not to get into. Okay, so watch the video to the end, and I promise you this video is going to be worth it. Okay, one love. So when you come to the chart, you don't have to literally scroll back, to be honest. All you have to do is focus on what is in front of you. As you can see, I'm on the 2-hour time frame, right? I'm currently on the 2-hour time frame. The first thing you notice, right, was price maintaining highs continuously. Right? Continuously. Okay? Maintaining highs or creating highs continuously. Until then, price came back below this level, right? Price came back below this level and then broke back down. And the moment I saw this, I knew bears were in the market. Okay, and what made me actually go interested on this sell position was that when market creates new highs, new lows, right? It normally creates a new high, but as you can see, it tried to create a new high, but it didn't. Okay, and it came back to break back below this level. The moment I saw this, I knew instantly that sellers were in the market. Okay, so these is what we call indication. If you trade in ICC, this is an indication. If you trade ICC, what happens when price creates an indication? Right? When price creates an indication, right? When price creates an indication like this, it normally retraces, and you are going to notice the retracements are always choppy. This is to show that price is literally gathering momentum, right, before it blasts back down. Okay, all correction, right? All correction are always like this. They are always shopping. Like, you get me? Before price, blast back down. Okay? This was what I was expecting the moment I saw price did that. So yeah. So when price corrected back above this level, it started, as you can see, it will maintain this low. Okay, let's go on the 1 hour time frame. It's way better there. So as you can see, this was a low, right? Be maintained. This was a low, be maintained. This was a low, be maintained. Until we see a low gets breaking, we just keep watching the market. Okay, this was a low, be maintained, right? This was a low, be maintained. Okay, alright, this was a low, be maintained before price came back down here, but it didn't break this low. As you can see, it broke with the body count, which was a good confirmation. But to me, I was still literally watching it because I knew, it hasn't really broken any low, to be honest. Because remember, what I was looking for was this. I was also looking for the ICC setup. Okay, on the lower time frame, this was what I was looking for to set the market breakdown. Okay, so the market did that. So price went back up, right? But if you notice, this price refused to start breaking. It didn't break highs anymore. Okay, it was breaking highs here, breaking highs here, breaking highs here. Okay, it stopped breaking highs, and then boom, this was our first low that the market broke. The moment price broke this low, I was like, okay, on the higher time frame, right, we currently on the downtrend. These sellers are in control, giving us an indication. Now on the lower time frame, right, price is also giving an indication. This was all the proof I knew that, sellers are actually ready to push the market back down, right? So forgive me. So the moment I saw this, right, the moment price broke this low, you could have entered this trade right around this level, right? Your stop loss back above this high, right, or back above this high to be safe. You could have entered this and target down. This would have been a good entry, but if you notice, the rest of the world was very bad for me, so I didn't enter the trade like that. So what I did was also wait. Since price has given me a new indication, right? This is a new indication right now. Well, remember what I told you? Price is now going to start retracing back up, giving us a correction. As you can see, this was a low, right? You just keep following what the market is. This was a low. Okay, we don't sell until the low gets breaking. This was a low, right? This was a low. So the moment I saw this, and price went back above this and refused to break it, I was like, if price comes back below this level, I'm going to sell. And I sold exactly right around this level. And why I sold, right? I sold because price now broke this low, right? And then went back down. The moment I saw it breaking this correction lows, I knew sellers were in the market, right? I knew sellers were in the market, and this was exactly why I entered the market. I said it was actually a limit order. So I set my limit order and targeted down here. I think I targeted down here, right? But I left around here because price was consolidating, and I left. Okay. So what happened again? Okay. Price literally retraced back up, right? It retraced back up, and I'm going to go on a 30 minutes time frame, right? Price retraced back up. This is also an indication, giving us an indication, right? And okay, let me go on the 15 minutes time frame. It's better, 5 minutes time frame. It's better there because you need to follow corrections, right? Corrections are always telling you what the market is doing. So as you can see, right, this was a new low. Okay, price was continuously maintaining lows. And remember, we don't say until our low gets breaking. So this was our last low, right? And I was like, when price comes back and break this low, then I will be selling the market. So this was what I was waiting for. Okay, now we have a retracement. A retracement ends when the low is creating gets breaking. Right? So my buy limit was, I was like, okay, now back below this level I'm going to sell. Okay, not just because there are sellers sitting right here waiting to sell the market back down. Okay, this is also a low telling me that the correction is over. So I literally set my limit back below this level. Yeah, and my stop loss was right around here. Okay, you could have put your stop loss here, but I just wanted to be safe, right? And I targeted back down again to this level. And this was the second trade. This was the second trade. And I left a couple of my I left partial, like I think 20% of my partials running. I think I closed right around here totally. So this was the trade, man. Okay, if you don't understand anything about this video, you can let me know and I'm going to explain. All you simply have to do is follow the highs and lows, man. Follow highs and lows. Follow highs and lows of the market, and you are always going to be correct. If you follow the highs and lows in the market, you are always going to be correct. Okay, so have a good day, and if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll be making more videos like this. Bye.